Hi everyone, some random leftist here. Today we'll be talking about the woman, the myth, the legendary Emma Goldman. One of the founders of anarchist philosophy, Goldman was born in Kovno, now in Lithuania, but at the time part of the Russian Empire, in 1869. After moving to America and being radicalized by the Haymarket Massacre, Goldman became a writer and a speaker. Along with attempted assassination, her long list of crimes included incitement to riot and giving out information on birth control. Finally jailed for 2 years after encouraging people to dodge the draft during World War I, Goldman and many others were deported to Russia just in time for the October Revolution. Now, Goldman was critical of the Bolsheviks. She said, "I could never in my life work within the confines of the state, Bolshevist or otherwise," and her insistence on freedom of speech and expression led her to defend what Lenin, and I, by the way, would call counter-revolutionary. She supported the Kronstadt Rebellion and eventually left the Soviet Union due to irreconcilable differences. After travelling around Europe and Canada, she went to Spain to join the cnt-fai, the anarcho-syndicalist organisation in the Spanish Civil War. She had some concerns with the United Front and eventually left for Canada. The former Secretary General of the cnt-fai sent her a message calling her our spiritual mother on her 70th birthday. Aside of sectarian differences, Goldman has also been fairly criticised for her opposition to World War II, on the grounds that both sides, the Nazis and the West, including Soviet Russia, were fascist. She also had ties with the eugenics movements in the West, but I believe we should still respect and learn from our predecessors' mistakes, while rightly criticising and critiquing the theory and practice of the past and present. I will leave you with a few words from Goldman herself. The history of the American kings of capital and authority is the history of repeated crimes, injustice, oppression, outrage and abuse, all aiming at the suppression of individual liberties and the exploitation of the people. A vast country, rich enough to supply all her children with all possible comforts and ensure well-being to all, is in the hands of a few, while their nameless millions are at the mercy of ruthless wealth gatherers, unscrupulous lawmakers, and corrupt politicians. Thanks, comrades. That was your Christmas present. I'd like to keep this series going, so any suggestions, just pop them down in the comments or on my Twitter. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.